This is the Mosen Mortgage Program with Sarah Mosen. Mosen Mortgage is licensed in several states for residential and commercial purchases and refinancing. Call 800-662-9550. And now, here's your host, Sarah Mosen.
Folks, it is Friday, and I'm so excited to have Kelly Soares from MedExpress Urgent Care here today. It's a great way to start the new year with health and wellness. How are you today, Kelly?
Hi, Sarah. Happy New Year to you. I am thrilled to be on the program. Thank you so much.
I'm excited because I'm a big believer in health and wellness, and I love what's happened with MedExpress. I mean, I have to say there's been so much growth in the last couple of years.
It's been phenomenal. It's been absolutely phenomenal. We're in 14 states now with more than 160 centers, so it's been a delightful time to be at MedExpress, that's for sure.
Wow. And can you tell us a little bit about yourself? You're the VP there for communications?
I am. Yeah, I'm the Vice President of Communications, and it's a great role because at MedExpress we were founded only about 14 years ago with only one center, completely focused on the patient, right? Patient centricity is everything at MedExpress. And we operate the same way today with 160-plus centers. So part of my job is to make sure we're outreaching to all of our patients and then also all of our internal audiences, all of our great healthcare providers, to make sure that we're all engaged, keeping the patient at the forefront of everything we do. It's really a fun job is what I'll tell you.
Mm-hmm. It is. And I think that, your background is fascinating. You've done a lot of work in communications, and you also were involved with GM as well on their financial turnaround. You were the communications and media relations person.
I was.
Very cool.
Yeah. It was great. Great American company. I was thrilled to work there. And then healthcare, was a great transition for me in terms of, as you said, starting off, keeping people well. It's been a lot of fun.
Right. And I think that the concept is a great one because in essence we live busy lives. So for someone who has something that needs to be looked at right away, you can actually get that attention and care very quickly, right?
Oh, absolutely. So at MedExpress, one of the things that we're most proud of is that we're right in our local neighborhoods. We're really a part of the community where we live. And we're open from 8 to 8 every single day, 7 days a week, so that we're really convenient for our neighbors, which I think is really important. We provide urgent care, as I think most people in our communities know, but we also do a lot of preventative care, and especially this time of year. Flu shots are everything, right? So we're doing a lot of flu shots as people try to stay well. Most of our markets, the flu hasn't hit quite yet, but it's a coming. So we're trying to get ready for that as best we can to make sure we're taking care of folks.
Right. Can you tell us a little bit more about upcoming plans for MedExpress Urgent Care? What are the plans?
Yeah, we plan to continue our purposeful growth, really. We find we have a really interesting model of care that people really like in the communities in which we live. So we're able to be there for them, as I said, 7 days a week, 12 hours a day, not only offering urgent care on a walk-in basis, also preventative care, as I mentioned, and then employer health services. We have about 10,000 different employers across the country that we provide services to. So we plan to continue that, continue to grow, and continue to help people navigate across the healthcare system.
Folks, if you have questions, the number here, 1-800-662-9550. I have actually some very good friends of mine who are a part of the whole build-out with MedExpress, so I find this a very fascinating thing to watch. I love the market. Is this going to be traded publicly, you think, or what?
We're actually we're part of Optum. So I'm not sure if you're familiar, Sarah. Optum is part of United Health Group.
Right.
It's the services branch of United Health Group. So we're thrilled to be part of that because really Optum's goal is to make the healthcare system work better for everyone.
Right.
And really, what better way to be part of that than to be within MedExpress to help that work. So we're thrilled.
Right. And what is the typical, for people who may not have used MedExpress, the wait time if they went in and actually needed something to be looked at?
Yeah, we want to make sure, our vision at MedExpress is great care fast. So part and parcel is most people get in and out in under an hour.
Right. And is there anything that, what are we looking at as in care-wise? Is it just certain things that are minimal, or is it obviously not emergency related?
Yeah, anything that's not life-threatening.
Okay.
So, we do everything from fevers and fractures and stitches and sinus infections, but we also have IV therapy and x-rays right on site. So if you think you may have a sprain or a break and want to get it checked out and don't want to have a long wait, MedExpress is a perfect opportunity for that.
Right. I think that the fact that it has grown out as quickly as it has, and I've had friends who've gone into MedExpress locally, whether it's in Pittsburgh or any other part of the country, or do you expect it to be a global thing?
We hope so someday.
Yeah, exciting.
Yeah, we hope so someday. Right now, we're really focused on the states that we're in and making sure the experience for our patients is everything it can be in the centers that we're in. So it's been great for our patients, and we grow every year. I mean, 90% of our patients say they're likely to recommend us to others, and I think that's really what's fostered our growth around the country.
What created this MedExpress? Who, what was the reasoning behind it?
Yeah, so we were actually founded by emergency room physicians in Morgantown, West Virginia. And what they realized is that while the emergency room plays a really important role, that's there for those life-threatening emergencies that folks have and need, there was really a need for people who don't have nearly as emergent things but need to be taken care of quickly that could be helped in a much more convenient setting, but also a much more affordable setting. I mean, 85% of what happens in the emergency room today and what's taken care of in the emergency room today could be taken care of at MedExpress at about 15% of the cost.
Wow.
So, yeah, we're thrilled to be able to offer that kind of service because we think, again, it's really not only affordable but convenient, and why not make the healthcare experience everything it can be to get you, back on your way.
Again, folks, we have Kelly Soros here, VP of Communications with MedExpress Urgent Care. Can you also share with us a little bit about how many states you are in and how many you plan to be in? Every state, I'm hoping?
Hopefully someday, yeah. We're taking it one state at a time, making sure that we get the model right before we expand in those states. So we're in 14 states today, 38 different demographic markets, if you will, major metropolitan areas.
Right.
And next year we plan to continue that growth even further. So it's been fantastic. Every single year it's about 20 to 30% growth, and who knows into the future how much faster that'll even go as the model catches on and people ask for more centers to be built.
Right. And it's an exciting time. I'm a big believer in when I see things like this, when I see a vision, and it's very visionary in the way that the approach to great health care, but also being able to have access to it quickly, because it's all about the waiting. You see that a lot when you need some type of help when it comes to whatever levels of health care. You don't want to be waiting for a week to get into the clinic or 5 hours. So
Right.
So the wait period is a big thing.
Yeah, and you also want to be treated well. I know that goes without saying, but at MedExpress, really, it's foundational to who we are. So our CEO, Dr. Alderman, founded us with the very belief that every patient should be treated as if he or she are the only patient that we have.
Right.
So we'll see about 3 million people this year, and we pride ourselves absolutely on treating every single one of those people as an individual. And it's really something that we train everyone here on. We continuously reiterate in our culture at MedExpress to be genuine, caring, and friendly. And I think that really just adds to the experience, which is what has made MedExpress so popular and has really facilitated our growth.
How about cost? Is it cost effective for folks who are going in?
Yeah, it really is. So we accept all major insurance at MedExpress, which is really nice. But for folks who don't have insurance, we have really affordable rates. And those really vary depending on the service that you get. But we also offer discounts for folks who pay right at that time and center, or else we'll bill you if you can't. But, really affordable rates, particularly when you compare those to, like I said, the more expensive rates in an emergency department when you have a non-emergent type of service like urgent care.
Right. And it is an exciting period. I think that you do have that energy level, Kelly, so you're perfect. You really are for this. I think that it's a fun thing as well, because when you're taking care of others, and the health and wellness aspect is a big thing in the new year. We always have, the goals that we have, finance and fitness and health. So you want to take care of your health. What better way to do that if there is an issue to go to MedExpress Urgent Care? And the growth is just unbelievable. It has piqued my interest greatly. I love watching. I'm very much in love with businesses and entrepreneurship and the idea and the concept behind MedExpress Urgent Care. And I think that it's proved to be so helpful and useful for folks out there, for families where time management is an issue, for the fact that they can get in quickly and get things resolved.
Oh, yeah. And, I'm a busy mom like so many of my friends. And what better way to help get things done than to make sure that I have someone who's going to take care of my needs, do it quickly, do it well, and treat me well along the way. So, that's why I love working here, because I can be an evangelist and know it for real, because I'm also a MedExpress patient. So it's been fantastic.
Terrific. Can you give the website contact info so that folks can reach out or find out more?
Oh, absolutely. Don't hesitate to visit us on www.medexpress.com. And you can find a list of all of our centers there, plus all of our services. We're happy to help.
It's so good to have you here on air with us, Kelly, and definitely we'll have you on air again, okay? Thanks so much.
Oh, I would love it. Thanks so much, Sarah. And again, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Stay well, folks.
This has been the Mosen Mortgage Program with Sarah Mosen. Mosen Mortgage is licensed in several states for residential and commercial purchases and refinancing. Call 800-662-9550.